All right, we back. I'm Ugly Reggie.
And this is Velvet Teddy, a.k.a. Fred Williams, the realist, the innovator. And this is No Jive, motherfucker.
Good job. We back, man. So we go ahead. Why you laugh?
Bro.
Well,
Yeah, he did a good job, and you just messed it up.
that's fine. We gonna keep fucking rolling. My bad. I did fuck it up, but that's cool. This is why I love the show, being around these guys. But anyway, yeah, we back. We're gonna pick back up right now. How you been doing, Fred?
Man, I've been out here swinging and banging, slamming Cadillac doors, pimping a few hoes. You know how shit go.
Okay. How you been feeling, man?
I've been feeling. Oh man, it's been a lot going on in the world.
It has been.
I don't really just know how to feel. I mean, I've been laughing at a lot of stuff, and they say I shouldn't be laughing.
Okay.
Like I ain't gonna tell the joke because I don't want to get canceled, and I know people got careers.
Hold on. Wow, Fred afraid of getting canceled?
Hey, it's rough out here, man. They reverse canceling people. Shit, it's real shit. People is losing jobs, and motherfuckers losing. Look. Professors losing jobs, it's a lot. Yeah. Police officers losing jobs. Hey, boy.
Hold up now. Don't be bringing him. He ain't got nothing to do with this. He ain't got nothing to do. He ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm just
saying, man. These streets ain't safe. I'm kind of scared, bro. People look up. They find information out. Like one man kept getting called. They tried to get him fired, but he on his own business. He was like, "Hey, bro, stop calling me. I'm not finna fire myself." So they is for real.
Okay, so tell me, how do you feel about the current state of everything?
Man, it's been like this. I think, you know what I'm saying, that was they great hope. You know what I'm saying? This like you a martyr.
Yeah, they turned him to a martyr.
You know, a martyr, and now you got all these people. Ooh, you don't know what you woke up.
For the people that don't know what a martyr is, can y'all?
Somebody who died for the cause, who get capped in the cause.
Right.
Yeah, unfortunately. But the thing about it is like, once again, me personally, I don't condone any type of violence like that. But I also do realize that if you want to step out on faith and talk about a certain way, then there's certain consequences, whether you like them or not, that come with them. And also, off the rip, you cannot and you will not compare him to MLK, because those are two different situations. I won't take that disrespect. I'm not.
It's rage bait. That's all it is. I mean, you look at what you look at what Trump and them doing. I mean, even with the African American museums and all those things, you see what they're trying to do. I feel like it's all rage. Yeah. And this is just my opinion. You know, I've been preaching this though. I've been preaching us separating, but with the museums and everything, why can't we fund those ourselves? Like, we don't need the fund. We have millionaires. Of course, I'm not at that level yet, but when I get there, goddamn it, I'm gonna fund some shit. It's just, we have the power to do it ourselves, but we keep relying on them. Yeah. And
well, I don't think we necessarily just rely on it. I think a lot of times they implant themselves in there so they can get a piece of it. Because once again,
right.
So yeah, even if we wanted to, they're going to figure out a way to get a piece of it. And like I said, he was no MLK. He was not Malcolm X. Man. We are not blowing things he said out of context. I'm just going to go ahead and look at this camera and flat out say, if any point in time you look at a black person and you off the rip question their qualification, that makes you racist. That's not is this person qualified for the job? If I look, he flat out said, if I see a black pilot, I question, did they get this job? Pretty much, are they qualified for this job? Not, hey, I look at this pilot and think, oh, they're driving this pilot, they flying this pilot, are they qualified for the job? A black person.
Right. And see, with my thing, with him saying those things, it's just the fact that he has these young white people mind and all that. Because I was looking at it like, whenever I hear racist rhetoric from them, I maybe they don't know that we have these same type of thoughts. Because I mean, I'm not going to sit here and act like, I know y'all be geeking. I know these doctors and lawyers be geeking now. I know y'all be on that stuff.
That powder pack.
So that come in my head. Hey man, this man in here high. Is he high? No. Did his daddy give him this? Do he really know how to do this? Yeah. So I mean, those things can happen on both sides. They act like it's one-sided. Like we ain't got the statistics on y'all. and what the hell y'all be doing.
It's white on white crime.
You know what
it's
I'm
white
saying?
on white crime is getting out
like
of control.
you can hit us with a stereotype. Oh, he's lazy. I can hit you with one. You touch your daughter. You know what I'm saying? We can both throw them out there now. And that's why I don't be understanding.
And that's the thing about it. The pedophiles is mostly be them.
Most of all the stuff, and they keep on with this, like with the percentage thing, the 13%, 50% of the crimes. That's not true.
Motherfucker, that is not true at all. And you motherfuckers that cannot read stats can be very misleading. It depends on who did the study and what is their agenda. If you go to school, you learn that when people are performing certain studies and certain peer reviews, you try to figure out who's the target audience. Because if I have a target audience 9 times out of 10, I am possibly going to fish this a certain way to get my point across. Once again, like he just said, yes, we are 13% of the population. We don't represent 50% of the crime. Crime convicted and arrest are two different things.
50% of the arrest.
Arrests are not convictions.
And we are acquitted? Exonerated.
Exonerated. Like 49 to 50% or even 52% of the time. So they are getting it completely wrong when it comes to us, and that's not justification.
And we can sit up here and act like, see, they be real quiet when they post a video of the man that's been locked up for 40 years and he's innocent. They be, how much money these states is issuing out to all these innocent men. They don't comment under this.
They go past those.
And I be like,
say anything about those.
But this situation has really shown us people true colors. Like people that I felt like was close to me and all that stuff. You like, damn. So y'all really believe this? This is some crazy, you know what I'm saying, rhetoric to even just feed into. And it's just like, you believe what he's saying about the pilots. And
that's what I'm saying.
The DEI hires and all this stuff.
DEI hires and some of these businesses are doing this because, okay, here's the thing. The whole point of DEI is because there were a certain group of individuals who was who were taking up the jobs, and they weren't giving it exclusively to everyone else.
So that's why I was saying before we got on camera about them not knowing our history. And I understand that. But we know why unions were created.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then for them to sit here and say, like, he said that we had it bad back then or we were better.
No, I'm sorry. That motherfucker got him. He said black families and crime was less than 1940. Do you motherfuckers know what was happening to black people in 1940?
We're getting hung.
I mean,
consistently,
like openly, like once again, Jim Crow was in its Michael Jordan years, baby. Was in its
the way they, and then even with the 150, and I've said this before, like Google is free. He said we've been free 150 years. There were slaves in 1965, and I'm like, am I the only person that knows this? Because there's still sundown towns here, so it might have been free across out of the South. But some people in the South still were slaves.
Well, look at fucking Mississippi, bro.
In Mississippi, that's where they were at. In Mississippi.
Mississippi.
I'm saying they interviewed these people.
Shout out to Brad Farr stealing that money from them.
Yeah, it's just, it be so much, man. And it's like, that don't make sense when you come with the rage. And this is another thing that I have noticed. This is just my observation because, you know, I be above the influence. And I just be thinking. So I was like, maybe, you know, they learning from their grandparents about black people. They do this and that. And I think that's where they get this confidence from. So maybe they don't know that back in the day when Jim Crow and stuff, that our grandparents and stuff used to tell us to turn the other cheek and run, don't fight, all that. We're not telling our kids that.
Oh, well, see, I think that's the... Oh, hold on. Let me, like, you're not wrong per se.
I'm saying, like,
Martin
you look
Luther King he had it like, he wanted to show how black people were, like, shown inhumane. But back then, they still, like, kept that fire. I think one of the biggest books I read was, I cannot remember, but it was called Negroes with Guns. And they pretty much with old black veterans was like, okay, Martin Luther King, you handle this. Y'all have these rallies, these meetings where you guys come together with these peaceful protests, these plans, and we're going to keep that fire. And you bust, we bust back.
But I'm saying, so we're not taught that. That's not something that we're just taught in the math, like in the history books.
Yeah.
So what we taught is you look at
docile, man.
Perfect example. Ernest Green story, Little Rock 9. When they was getting it, they fought back, but when they was getting spit on and all that, they just was marching and walking through. When them large mobs was surrounding them and fighting them and jumping them, they was turning the other cheek. What I'm saying is, you remember even like how our parents probably told us, when you go in here around these white folks, behave.
Yeah.
I'm not telling my child that. I'm not like, even it's different now. So it's like when they come, we like, hey man, that white person hit you, knock them the fuck out. Yeah. That's what we're telling our kids now. That's why the Montgomery Brawl happened in that, because it's different now. Yeah. We're not telling our, hey, walk on. You know what I'm saying? You get 3 to 5 for slapping a white woman. 3 to 5. That's automatic. It might be more now because Trump in there. It might be 5 to 10, but you gonna get that time.
That's how I walk that time.
And then what I'm saying is now,
just out, chin up.
Yeah, now we telling them like, and I think something else needs to change. We don't need to be going places by ourselves. These these college campuses, like what it was, 3 people got hung?
Yeah.
One's like Terry Reed.
Yep. I was saying they not lied about that.
So I'm saying like right after this, right after Charlie Kirk gets shot by a white man, for somehow HBCUs getting threatened. It's like, y'all over here, the damn niggas. Like, what the fuck?
Man got shot in Utah. I guarantee if it was a black person that had anything to do with that, y'all would have caught them immediately. It's in Utah. Man. Why are HBCUs catching threats?
And then they hanging people like.
Okay, I'm glad you bring it out. Self-deletion is something we need to take serious and actually do. But 9 times out of 10, as a black person who wants to probably self-delete, we're not going to hang ourselves. We're not going to hang ourselves. Like, we're not going. Why would you?
And then with the Terry Reed, they said he had broken arms and bones and all that, so he beat himself up first. Then got up there.
Like,
come on, man. And it's like at some point, you don't want to become, and maybe that's our biggest flaw. We don't want to become the monsters that we are really being portrayed as. Because if we start grabbing up kids and all that, that's a problem, and it is. Mm-hmm. But like, bruh, because I've always said, I think y'all scary. Y'all great ancestors rolling over and they fucking great. Because you know what a nigga said. That's how I've always said that. Like, it was one dude online. I told him, I said, bro, what state you in? I'll tell you what a nigga's at so you can go over there.
Yeah, because you're not in
y'all not coming there.
No.
Y'all will try to sneak. You go to a fucking college, bro. You go to a college where it's one person, you know what I'm saying, probably walking late at night. Y'all done kidnapped him. But you can go to these hoods, go to old block. You know what the niggas at. They ain't no, go there.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, y'all talking about we done woke up some giants. They go to old block.
Going over there.
But you're scared. You know where the hood's at. You know where the black people at in all these goddamn towns and communities, but y'all won't come there. You sneak.
Nah.
And I'm like, that's some cowardice shit.
Once again, and then I hate that post that said, don't be so pro-black that you anti-Christ.
That's, man, people just
I ain't never seen somebody that said, don't be a white supremacist. That you anti. Like that bro, that is wild to me.
That's what, and I just seen the
wild
quote.
To me.
I seen something about Malcolm X. He said it with religion. He was like, black folks to be so indoctrinated with their religion, man, they forget that they black. Mm-hmm. And they using it, like, you see what Charlie Kirk, they using, he's a Christian and all this other stuff. They using that same Bible. Mm-hmm. Like it was, it's history repeating itself. Mm-hmm. Nat Turner.
Oh my God!
And the white preachers.
The Klan are a faith-based group. Everybody who done any race, just about any racial thing against black people were religious. They were Christians. Again, I think that's the frustrating part. Is like said the whole MLK. I'm circling back to that because he was not MLK. MLK was fighting for civil, and I know a lot of people don't know what that means. But it doesn't mean exclusively for black people. Black people were part of it, but civil means for everyone. And that's the whole point of everyone.
Like see, I think the MLK and the Malcolm X, I think that was just rage, baby.
It might be so, but I think a lot of some actually believe that. They believe MLK was murdered for speaking about what he believed in and not fighting for people who were mistreated. I'm trying to understand where were these people that Charlie was speaking that's mistreated? Where?
And then when they throw out the things about Trayvon Martin.
Yeah, oh, that's what I'm saying,
We didn't criticize and make jokes.
Bro,
what?
They made the Trayvon challenge. Once again, I'm still upset about Tamir Rice.
They still shoot Fred Hampton gravesite.
To this day, yes. To this day.
I don't get it, man.
Once again, no, they think racism is like a binary thing. Either you overt racist or you're not. You're overtly racist or you're not. It's motherfucking racism is like a color of a box of Crayola crayons. It's on a fucking spectrum. If you look at somebody and you automatically question them due to the fact their skin color, you are racist. If you don't have a lot of black people around or people of color around you, 9 times out of 10, you're probably racist. It ain't just proximity at this point. If once again, people in your close circle, if there's nobody who don't look like you, once again, I'm telling you now, there's a reason why. There's a reason why. It's not an accident that a lot of people in your close circle aren't black. But then a lot of times I've run across the ones that they are black and they like think like you. Or they use that one black person as, well, my black friend didn't think it was racist.
You have those type all on the internet. Yeah. But what I'm starting to see now, thanks to that Jubilee episode.
Fuck Jubilee.
But I'm just saying, thanks to it, that a lot of these people aren't like from America. Like they lineage ain't. Mm-hmm. So it be different stuff. This man from Somalia and something else.
Once again, like I said, motherfucking tokens get spent.
Yeah.
Tokens get spent, man.
And when you see the comment, you're one of the good ones.
That's what I
wild. Like when I see them talking, that's what I see. You're one of the good ones, and they be like, "Thank you."
Yeah, because they have some internal racism against themselves. So when they see black people, they feel a certain way against black people. They think the same things about them, not realizing that it will turn on you. Like when Candace Owen did that interview with old boy, I can't think of his name. Can you look that up real quick, Swan? Candace Owen just did an interview. Oh my God.
That white man.
Yes. Who was completely disrespecting her to her face.
Yeah, going off.
Told her pretty much, I don't like you. I don't think you're good enough because you are black. Like, to her face.
And my thing is, I'm so cool with the segregation.
No, nothing.
No, I want Theo Von.
Like, this is on Fox? No, I think it's on her podcast, and he came on there. Like, he's a known, like, matter of fact, from my understanding, he viewed Charlie as a moderate. They are like far right.
Yeah.
Like he like far.
But my thing is, I'm content with the I definitely feel like we should segregate. Like that town that they built, it failed.
What?
In Ozarks, it failed.
What?
Yeah, it was horrible. We knew it was gonna fail when she pulled out that heart. I knew it then.
What?
And then I was like, these is the worst of the white people. Like,
the good white
this is the he'll have eyes white people. Like, this is the fucked up
You're not getting Shad from account.
Yeah, I was just like, bro, this look crazy. But it failed. Nobody want to go over there. Then they cooked their food, and their food looked, boy, come on now. Everybody was over there to go die.
I think that what's funny about the situation, they were like, why? They were like, we're making an announcement. We don't want anybody that's not white to come this time. Everybody was like, okay. Like, we didn't want to go there.
Well, my thing, like, with us, we don't be trying to go to white spaces. No. Mm-hmm. But maybe they feel like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I be thinking, like, maybe they think museums or something like that is white people stuff.
Yeah, they don't think, they don't think you would appreciate that because, once again, you are a black Negro.
But we've been with the art and all that. That's
we
just
have
like
art around right now.
With the Renaissance and all
we
that.
Literally have a man with art around us right now.
What they call it, the black period or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Black
they said that was when they was whitewashing a lot of the black art.
Yeah.
But I'm like, bro, we've been doing this.
Yes.
But we can't enjoy it because you feel like it's a white thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or even just with speaking proper. But I'm with black people when they said, stop calling our stuff AAVE. Yeah. It was like, call it the Bunnings. Y'all didn't want to speak Ebonics.
Sure didn't.
But now all of a sudden, y'all want to use our vernacular.
So,
go back to it. It's Ebonics.
Well, here's the thing about it is a proper English. You can't find it. I guarantee once we cut off the camera, we're going to be able to find it. I think the thing about it is how you going to tell somebody don't speak proper English, but you're not from England.
They try to change English? Our dialect. However we speak, they try to say it's wrong.
Yeah.
And like I said, at no point have I just been trying to be in white spaces. Like, I'm like, bro, I don't try to go to, I've never said I'm finna go to this white restaurant. Like what, Cracker Barrel, it sound racist.
It's pretty good.
When you go in, nah.
It's pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie.
I was DoorDash and I went in there and when I opened the door, I swear I heard nigga. Hey, bro, it fucked me up. That's what I swear I heard it, bro.
You probably did.
And then I was looking at all the shit. I was like,
missing
bro.
the rope in there.
Yeah, I said, bro, look at this old wagon, old racist ass wagon. Everything that was hanging from the ceiling, I was like, boy, it's niggas. Niggas was around this.
Boy, that country fried steak with them mashed potatoes.
It's fire,
huh?
It's a nigga making it.
Oh, I can taste the pressure.
I bet you can.
It tastes delicious.
Because I'm talking about, as soon as I opened the door, I was like, oh yeah, this is where I found out another place that white people be going.
Where?
The Purple Cow. They be all up in that motherfucker.
What is the fucking Purple Cow?
It's a restaurant.
What they serve?
Burgers and milkshakes.
Okay.
And boy, I went in there. It was white people galore. This is where they go.
Do it taste good? Or you DoorDashing?
No, it don't. It taste like, I mean, what a white burger would taste like.
Oh, I don't know. I've never been, so I'm asking for insight.
You ain't never ate a white burger? What you imagine white burgers taste like?
Paper.
That, bruh.
Paper sandwich. Bland.
Yeah.
Bland.
That's exactly all the food to me.
Okay, very bland.
Yeah, it ain't worth eating. The milkshake was straight.
Okay. I'm just not a big. Honestly, I'll do this weird phase where all of a sudden I won't worry about a milkshake or something like that, and then all of a sudden I want like a shake or something from fucking Wendy's.
Man.
Caramel salted. Oh, that gets me every time.
Cause when you buzz down, like even down to restaurants, cause like even with segregation, people like, oh, blacks should build their own town, and that is one dude on TikTok that be saying that. Why don't y'all build your own? And I'm like, that's what made me start thinking maybe they don't. You think they don't know the hit? Like, what the fuck you mean?
Some of them don't know, and some of them just don't care. I think that's a hard realization to have to come.
Because they were saying, like, the thing he was saying, like, why don't we have businesses and all this wealth and all this stuff? That's what really sat with me, because I was like, we can go strictly to Arkansas. Mm-hmm. They put a freeway. The East was the black district. It was flourishing. Restaurants, gas stations, stores, businesses, clubs, all that. They put a freeway through it and took it. We not talk, and then you talk about Elaine, Arkansas.
Sure did.
Elaine, Arkansas, they said was one of the most bloodiest massacres, with over 200 people dying.
What? No way.
What? 1927 in Arkansas, they said a black man sexually assaulted a white lady. They drug him by the Capitol. They drug him by the police station. They hung him, then shot him, then drug him. And they ended the drugging by 9th and Broadway.
That's crazy.
By the end of it, it was 1,000 white people. There's a whole little mob. The governor and all that stuff was saying, why y'all didn't do nothing to the police? Nobody got arrested.
Of course.
So I'm like, for him to sit up here and say, why aren't y'all better off? Why y'all didn't do this? Y'all had 150 years. And I've always said, leave us be, man. Leave us alone. I guarantee you we can get our communities in shape. And it's a lot of things that we be doing online. I hate that we be showing it. Like, it was a family, they bought a whole lot of acres. They bought like 5,000 acres between like 70 families or some shit. I was like, you shouldn't have posted it. You should have just did that. And then just build this motherfucker. Tell people in secrecy, because I'm like, we know about how people, they was tapping phones, how they was infiltrating everything. So the internet now, people just tell it gladly what you got going on, how you moving and all that. It's
did
just
the feds hate Charlie? Did the feds tap Charlie's phone?
You never know.
They did to MLK. I know that for a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You never know though.
Okay, well, maybe when it comes out, we'll see.
Because people like, I seen the Candace Owens thing. She did something recently. It's like she was laying the view from the back, like the blood spray, all that bullshit, and they was just like, it maybe, you know what I'm saying?
I do find it kind of weird that none of his intermediate family outside his wife was at his memorial. Like none of them, like the father, the mother, like none of the brothers, like none of the siblings or anything actually attended that. Like why?
Maybe they thought they was gonna get shot. I don't know. You seen y'all see the statue of Trump and Jeffrey Epstein? It's across from the White House. You didn't see that?
No.
They holding hands. It's like Friendship Day.
You lie. I
swear, yeah, they holding hands, and it's a letter that Trump supposedly, allegedly wrote on the back of it. They holding hands.
Shut the front door.
It's a car. They say it's gonna be there for like 7 days.
I have not seen that.
It's a statue. It's a good statue. Trump and Epstein holding hands.
Hell no.
It's right across from the White House.
What the fuck? No, I've not seen that shit.
It's crazy. And then we need to talk about, man, how the MAGA supporters and all that trying to keep Charlie Kirk legacy alive, I guess. They went to the HBCU and those black children ran them off.
Stop fucking debate. Like, honestly, it's not. Okay, so when people say debate, there is an actual way to correctly debate. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of us don't know how to do it properly. What is the point, like, of going to these campuses and attempting to have open dialogue about this when after it's done, nobody learns anything, nobody's fucking convert. Like, stop giving it your fucking energy. Stop giving it, like, there's no point. Because a lot of them people aren't trying to have this conversation with good faith. It's not a good faith conversation. It is me trying to dominate you and get you to see I'm right and you're wrong. It's not like, hey, this is where we differ at. How can we come to an agreement? Like, oh, I didn't see it from that perspective. That makes sense. Let me add this to my tool bag and try to get better. They don't fucking do that.
I think it'd be rage baiting, man. Because I'm like, what's the purpose of you even coming to the HBCU?
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially why are you talking to them about anything that MAGA, like, bro, what is your purpose?
Yeah.
You're trying to get us upset.
Yeah, trying to rile us up.
It's just like, it was that black man that he got fired from his teaching job. Mm-hmm. He was on that Jubilee thing, and he made a video.
Fuck Jubilee.
He made a video talking about, look at these animals. They're wild and they're beat. You know, he black, though. But that's the way he's talking about these kids. Mm-hmm. You don't want to debate in your college. They need to kick everybody out. I was like, why are they there? Yeah. Like, you're coming to HBC. This isn't your audience. Yeah. Why are you talking to us?
Yeah.
There's no reason for you to be speaking to us.
Go to Utah, talk to them.
Speak to the white people you've been speaking to, and the black people at those schools.
Yeah, and there's a difference between radical left, and it's completely different. And a lot of y'all don't. I don't, like I said,
man, I feel like it's just new ways for them to call us niggas. The far left, like, bruh. Cause they make the left is doing this. Y'all say who it is. Y'all ain't saying liberty is niggas. That's what y'all want to say. The niggas is doing it, but we not. Yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with us.
So religion from religion. Like I want to go back to that so I can. Hey, motherfucker, made that face. Like, no. Because once again, like I said, I don't condone the way he was assassinated that way. I just want to start that off. I don't incite that type of thing. But when it comes to, like, making him this martyr for Christianity, he spoke more about politics than he necessarily did about the fellowship of men and Christianity. And I do think that white people have a certain way of looking at Christianity and black people have a certain way of looking at Christianity. And I do feel like that's scary.
Say that one more time, that last part.
Like, black people have a certain way of looking at Christianity and white people have a certain way of looking at Christianity. Because, unfortunately, like, the way I was exposed to that type of faith was it really didn't matter. You're supposed to love thy neighbor. Like, I really saw that. I saw helping somebody no matter what the pigment in their skin look like. And now all of a sudden, like, to hear somebody speak hate like that is hate. To question somebody based solely off of stereotypes you have in your head and their skin, that's not of God. Not the God that I remember and read of. That's not. And I do think that does kind of frustrate me. It hurts. Because now you playing with the one thing that my grandma who loved me so much gave me.
Right now first, you know, when you're talking about a topic like this, you would say you're a Christian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not saying, you know, that didn't give somebody a right, but it kind of helps with the conversation.
Right, track.
Of course, everybody knows, you know, it's fine.
Yeah. Now, you say that with pride. You are a Christian.
I'm not a Christian no more.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Well, I give my reasoning for it. I can.
Go ahead. No.
So,
that's a whole nother conversation.
I would say I can, you know.
But still, well, we know everybody stand.
Yeah.
But no, man, yeah. I mean, if somebody's doing some hate, I mean, what's opposite of love. It's normally, it's hate.
Hold on, let me say. Listen, I'm not a Christian, but I do believe Jesus died on the cross for the sins. Again, I was just saying, clarifying that, because Christianity to me is a way of life.
I'm with you on saying, hey, I'm not a Christian, but it's just terms of, hey, I'm a follower of Christ. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Whatever term and get all into.
Because you know what I'm saying, some people do be wanting to know. Because I've had said this before, and I broke it down why.
Whatever you want to
call it.
Believer.
Yeah,
whatever you want to call it. Boom.
Yeah.
I got you, man. But no, man, like you said, yeah, the whole talk about the empathy thing.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
That was very interesting.
And somebody made a great point. And somebody, we got chat and all kind of stuff. People can look it up.
Yeah.
What does the Bible say about empathy? And there's a whole chapter on it. Basically.
Why do you think they view it so differently than we do?
That's the thing. We will have to get somebody in here.
So get a white person in here and ask them?
Not necessarily a white person, but somebody that hold those views
Mm-hmm.
and ask them straight up.
Because it's twisted. It's fucking
empathy?
twisted.
What is empathy to them? What is love? What is racism?
Because it's,
what is,
bro,
what is
because I think, but the issue is the reason why
it's hard to find that.
But the issue is because once again they saw themselves in him. They saw once again they related because he looks like them. They don't try to relate to black people. They bring up MLK now, but they hated fucking MLK. They fucking hated MLK. They always speak about the whole he wanted to like, oh, now the contents of my character. They love to recite that fucking part from MLK. But they completely glossed over fucking Malcolm X. Medgar Allen, the civil activist that got murdered in front of his fucking house.
I think we get sucked into this black-white thing if we want to talk about Christianity. Although we can go in the book and we can talk about it, about the Samaritan woman and stuff.
Hold on.
At the well.
So you think, shout out to yeah, so you so
I'm saying we getting
you see humans who would
to certain people's stuff. Now we make the conversation about black and white versus
but I think see honestly that's what they're doing. That's what that's what they're
saying.
doing.
We getting sucked into it, but I feel like that's been the problem. We haven't got sucked in. We needed to be on Nate. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Because we've been showing our empathy is different.
Yeah.
When I say sucked into a certain part of the conversation, it's like the conversation then went
to this
over here.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to, like I said, I'm just trying to understand, because I understand, I know where you stand on your faith, and I understand. I think what it is your core value speaks to the person you are, versus some of like the people that say I run across to say they're Christian, but I hear some of the things they spew.
For sure.
And I think that's what kind of, and then you get into the situation where it's like, well, if we weren't here and you didn't get to know me like that, would you feel about me this way? Like, why you view me as one of the good ones, despite you knowing me in the trials and tribulations, and even in the midst of this, you still see I don't view. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm this. Why are you separating me? Because if you don't see my blackness, then you are truly ignoring me. You're truly ignoring me. So like that's I don't know. Like I think that's the frustrating part about that is you see me, but you choose to ignore certain parts of me. Yeah, you're choosing to accept what's comfortable for you.
So man, like, that's really all I got to say, man. Mm-hmm. Like, love is like for real. Love, man. If somebody ain't showing that, then
love them from a distance.
Say what?
Love them from a distance.
I ain't telling you what to do, but hey, you know what the Lord did, what Jesus did when he was trying to love on folk. If they weren't listening, he kicked the dust and move on.
Kill a firstborn.
Are you wild?
But that's what I was. Not kill the firstborn.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
It's turned into this black and white thing. It's very interesting.
See, I've
like a second conversation. We could even bring some kind of a certain religious person on.
We should.
That's why I guess maybe white or have certain views.
But whether see my.
Let's check this out. I do have something to say.
Go ahead.
Because it sucks. And in college, there was a situation with this LGBT situation. You know, where the minorities, they're all in. Everybody's included in that.
Mm-hmm.
They're all in one bucket.
Yeah.
So that we're putting us together to where it's like I may not be LG whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like, but because I'm a minority, I have to back them up as well. In a sense, they put us all in this same bucket. Something happened on campus, dildo at an event. Some people got in trouble. Now they want to get rid of all the minority organizations.
That's crazy.
Just because one organization within the minority group messed up.
So did they mess up, or was it somebody else that planted them?
So it didn't matter the whole thing. I ended up talking to the college pastor,
Uh-huh.
and he had some words about the situation, and he was like, "Yeah, these people need to get rid of, like they're saying that they need to." And I was like, "Hey, you gotta understand, out of the 8 minority whatever organizations that they want to get rid of, I'm in 3.
Yeah.
This affecting me.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just be saying all of these different things is going on, where it's like now it's dragging something that maybe this conversation or this thing that don't even belong over here into the conversation is all I'm trying to say. And I feel like this is just one of those. Like when we talking about Christianity, yeah, there's a certain identity in being black and stuff. But when we talk about the Christianity identity, my identity is in Christ. And that's why I want the conversation, it will be stuck on the love thing versus being dragged down to having a conversation about the identity of being black. Because now when we talk about that, it's this negative. But when we talk about Christ,
yeah,
or if you're talking about white or black, you can say negative. But when we talk about Christ, it's purity, it's love, it's empathy, it's grace, it's mercy, it's all it is that we need to be talking about. And did this individual display this thing right here? No. He probably, you know what I'm saying? If the answer is no, then it ain't nothing else to talk about. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Does that make sense?
No, motherfuckers gonna move the goalpost for that anyway.
That's what I'm saying. The goal, that's different.
Motherfuckers gonna move the goalpost and say
whatever.
He did, you know, he didn't, and I think that's what it comes down to. And like I said, you talk about Christ, but you can't. To me, you can't leave out the fact that He made you black.
Right? No, I'm with you.
Yeah, He made you that. You're this. Honestly, like okay, maybe it was some calculated reason to why you became black and not white, but this is who you are. So, shout out to Cardi B for having another baby.
I thought y'all was gonna talk about them hangings.
You must have missed the gloss over it. You gloss.
Yeah,
we most definitely talked about
hanging.
that.
I was saying that, man, we need to stop.
Talk about the KKK stuff.
We most definitely talked about that.
Dang, man, I'm over here.
Yeah, man, we was talking about the hangings because, like, in college, I feel like, man, black people need to stop going by themselves, like, especially those kids. And then, I said, shit, y'all know what the niggas at. Why y'all not going to them? Y'all going to a college campus. Take your ass to O Block. Y'all in Mississippi, go to where the niggas is at in Mississippi. Don't go to the college campus. It's cowardice stuff, though. Like, you got all this right. And then we talked about how the black students ran them off.
You're saying the people who want to do something.
Yeah, you're going to the people that you know aren't on that. They're at college. They're trying to do whoop-de-whoop. The black people that you're talking about that you dislike, though, the ones that you don't like are down there. Nah, you know where they at. Nah, you know that man at that college campus that's going to be, that's a business major. Nah, the lazy nigga that you're talking about that drink the beer that you're scared of, he's down there. And you know it, but you won't go.
But the real scared, we say they scared, but they really scared of the person that's getting education, same as the other person.
True, I get what you're saying. They trying to knock that out because they feel like this people down here.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's what I'm up.
But I'm saying, like, when you come in to bring that violence, though, why not go to where the people you know gonna fight back? You going to the people that you know you can easily, you know what I mean, get. Like, shit, that person, that bit, like the people y'all hang in, Buddy was little. He was, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't even an athlete. You could tell that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
So apparently Fox News has reported that the House Republicans are introducing a bill to mint for almost $500,000 silver dollar coins with Charlie Kirk's likeness in it.
That's what I'm saying. But see, I feel like all of this is, it's to try to make us, it's to pull something out of us.
Yeah.
Like how they were saying on the 14th, they was going to put his day or whatever on, you know what I'm saying, George Floyd. And then how they were saying, the little things, well, we had a regular visual and we didn't burn down those cities. But we seen the people that was burning down the cities when that wasn't us.
That wasn't us.
It wasn't us.
On one side, it's going to say, well done, good and faithful servant.
Like he Jesus. Hey, making it like he Jesus. Well done, my God.
Couldn't put MLK on nothing. Crazy.
Well,
man, that's a whole word in itself to really dive into what that means to be a good and faithful servant.
You can't be racist. So your grandma that was racist, she's in hell. She's cooking. Your pawpaw that hated Mexicans.
like
buddy, he's in hell cooking.
Didn't he call a Chinese person a chink like on the stage?
He did.
And like they said, why he wasn't never debating professors or?
Well, he went to like Cambridge overseas and I watched that and got worked over there like them boys. And that college over there just like they worked his ass. But then again, I think it's what it is like I said, there's the way to debate people. And a lot of times is people don't understand how to debate or terms, or just because you say something and I don't agree with it does not mean I'm automatically not pushing it back, or you're biased. Well, we're all fucking biased. You're a human. Name one human that is not biased to something. So that means obviously if you just call a bias, instead if I come up with a fact and you have nothing to refute that or anything to like okay, cool, let's break this down, or you be like, well, you're biased. That's your call by saying, oh, okay, bam. You have nothing for that. You can't. You have nothing to push back against that. And like I said, a lot of times people don't understand the science of debating, like actual, real, respectable.
And that's what. Yeah, that was. A lot of people was like, well, they can't debate, and I'm like, I'm not a debater. I don't want to debate you. Yeah. You got your opinion. That's cool, dog.
Yeah.
And that hurts people for some reason.
Yeah, because now I can't convert you. I can't.
I'm like, that's cool.
I can't get you to think the way I want you to think.
Yeah, I'm like, that's cool. Black people, we criminals. Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And I be like, all right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Then well, what y'all need to do different? I be like, bro, what y'all need? Like I said it today, because he was like, the black community, y'all do all this, and I said, I understand, and we do need to get our community together. But what we gonna do about this opiate crisis and the mass shootings? Like, this is a real problem that's plaguing y'all community, and we need to work together to get
ain't nobody
this to
talking
stop.
about the fucking school shooting and the babies.
I'm like, mass shootings.
Motherfuckers ain't said nothing.
Like the comedian
about
said, he said, he was doing a joke. Black people. He was like, man, shit. He said, y'all keep calling us monsters and everything. He was like, bro, why the fuck would you shoot somebody that's trying to get an education? He was like, that's crazy. He was like, let's wait till after schools. After school activity. Yeah. You getting niggas that's trying to learn? It was like, wow.
Like, that's fucking crazy. Like,
and it's just,
there has to be some type of gun reform. It has to be. I love guns, but I also realize there's no reason why on a random Tuesday should I get bored that I can easily go get a gun as quick as I get apples. Like, come on.
What is going on that's making y'all want to shoot everybody? Like, that ain't just something.
That is a privilege thing. That is,
I'm finna go.
I think, once again, it's because I feel like I'm the center of the universe. Things revolve
because they pull up all mass shootings, and they all look like y'all. So this is the real problem.
It's a mental thing. It's a mental thing coming from this perspective of, I am entitled. The world revolves around me. And if I can't get my way, or it does not revolve around me in a way that is familiar to me, then I got to take everybody else around me. Because you, as a black man, you already know what you can and can't do in certain situations, or your parameters, your left and right. If you do this, this is possibly going to happen. But them, on the other hand, the world is their oyster. So what do you mean I can't do this right?
That's what another black woman, she said, why are y'all so angry? Y'all have the House. You have the presidency. You have everything that y'all wanted.
So why are you like,
what is the problem still? Like, y'all got the America that y'all wanted. The farmers are struggling. This is the bills that y'all put in place. Y'all put that. Y'all voted it in. What is still the problem? Like, the niggas. That's what is that it? Because it's like, dang, Trump fucked up the the farmers bill. The niggas. That's instantly what y'all go to.
Immigrants.
Goddamn niggas.
These fucking immigrants
Yeah, like,
aren't out here picking these strawberries for fucking $7 an hour.
That sounds outrageous. That sounds dumb. That is dumb behavior.
Like, no one wants to work for that. Like,
Yeah.
sorry, like, you should get a good job. Get out here and get a good job. Go to school. Oh, they're indoctrinating you in school. Like, it shows that a lot of people that typically get a valuable education, they start to lean a little bit left. What's wrong?
We had talked for like 40 minutes before
Yeah,
we
you forgot
started
about
doing
that.
the podcast.
Yeah, you forgot about that.
But we are close. We over 30 minutes though, if that's what you were saying. We were saying he was telling us to get the fuck.
He telling us to get the fuck out.
He said, "Wrap it up, B.
Wrap it the fuck
He
up.
got to wrap it up, box. Wrap it up, B. Wrap that shit. You should have played the music. Like when they giving their speeches, the
Shout out
Grammy
to
speeches,
shout
you
out
need
to
to just
Cardi B
cut the
having a
music box on when it's time to wrap it up.
Shout out to Cardi B having the baby.
That is. Because he want me to go off. That's what I feel like he's saying.
I want to talk about that. This one girl, she was going viral for saying, y'all are like...
Is it Chrissy from the Reed?
Huh?
Is it Chrissy from the Reed?
I don't know who it was, but she was getting a lot of positive for saying to not like, don't be like Cardi B. She just had her, whatever, another baby. She's currently still married and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, that ain't no good look. But
Person.
you don't wanna, you know, some kind of uplift her.
Well, the thing about it, if you're talking about the old girl from the Reed, it was a harsh ass read that she came off of. But I understand she was more or less worried about the kids instead of versus Cardi B herself.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like she ain't no person to look up to in that regard. Like, that ain't the way to be doing things. But I didn't read. I don't know what.
Unless we're talking about the same thing. Personally, I don't care. She can fornicate in every marriage that she ever. I don't care because once again, that's the problem. We don't get to tell people that they have free liberty to do whatever they order and then they do it, and then I don't agree with it. I get to be judgmental about it. Once again, I tell my kids who the role models is, and I lay out to why they're role models. Shout out to James Baldwin. Love me some James Baldwin. That's honestly who I used to watch the debate all the time. I love James Baldwin. And black people, you can't be homophobic, man. You can't be homophobic, man. You can't be homophobic, man. Gay people have a fight too, and we have to lock arms with them. I have to be careful, but we do have to lock arms with them, man. Gay people have a right too. Gay people got a right too.
I can't speak on anything.
Yeah, I'm just saying they got a right too, man. They got a right too. I mean, once again, and I think it was because that podcast I had with a young lady I went to school with, and I called it a lifestyle, and she corrected me. And she's like, "No, this is not a lifestyle, Reggie." And the thing she put in perspective, she was like, "Why would I choose to be this? Why would I choose to be this? Like, if I could be straight, I would, knowing that my family is going to condemn me to hell, knowing that people are going to talk about me, knowing that this is the route I'm choosing."
We gotta end it. We gotta end this.
Okay. He tired of my ass talking.
No, that's a whole nother pod.
And this is why
The
Swan Dunn production.
won't get no better
Yeah, huh?
It's a good one too.
if
Yeah.
we just
Yeah, but yeah, no.
let
This
it be.
The next episode.
On the next
People
episode, we're
all
probably
over the
gonna,
world
we're gonna go ahead and lead
join
into that. I want
hands,
to thank you guys for listening
start
to
a
us,
love
subscribing.
train,
You guys are showing love to
love
YouTube.
train.
If you are looking,
people
for
all
us,
over the world.
type in No Jive
Join
Podcast
hands,
on YouTube. That is where we
start
are.
a
Once
love
again, I'm
train.
on TikTok, Ugly Reggie. Fred is on there as a Lost Temptation. Like, we're on Facebook, Reggie Robinson, Fred Williams. If you need a business package, holla at Swan Dunn. Swan Dunn is on all social medias. Like, once again, he's all on all platforms. If you want to take your business to the next level, this studio and this beautiful studio that's given us a place to voice our opinions and giving us a good package to do this, Swan Dunn. This is a Swan Dunn production.
And if you didn't hear nothing else,
No jive, motherfucker.